occupied for the next couple of hours at least until the cremation really gets over.
Well, we see some visuals here, Vidya, of Shehnaaz Gill, it appears, very, very upset and relentlessly crying. She seems quite devastated. Vidya, is she anywhere close to the crematorium ground? These are visuals that's coming in of Shehnaaz Gill, who seems very visibly upset, devastated, is crying. Is she anywhere around the crematorium ground?
Well, what we are being told is that she has reached the crematorium ground, but there's no official confirmation to that for the simple reason that there's a huge crowd that you can see. What we are being told that she has reached, she was one of the closest partners of on screen and off screen. The couple was much appreciated and loved, and that's one of the reasons why a lot of people were seeing, we wanted to see the two actors together. I have Nupur with me. Nupur, is Shehnaaz Gill here, and who are the other people who are inside? If you could tell me a little about it.
Shehnaaz is here. Shehnaaz is inside. Divanka Tripathi is in this car, but traffic is so much, and see the frame. All people are gathered, and I was stuck in that crowd.
And the crowd is extremely heavy. So Shehnaaz is inside, and a few other Divanka and others. You said
Divanka, Karanveer Bohra. Ali,
all those people who are associated with the late actor are here. We saw Shehnaaz was crying
here for his last darshan.
True. So, take your breath, catch your breath, Nupur. So basically, you can see, a lot of people who were associated with the late actor, they are sent. Some are still pouring in, many trying to get into this heavy crowd so that they can reach inside and pay their last respects to the actor. It's not just the friends and family members, but also the fans who really want to see and pay their last respect to the late actor.
Well, we clearly see that many of them who have come by to bid their final goodbyes, quite devastated. Shehnaaz Gill, in fact, here, a visual that's coming in. She's at the crematorium ground where Sidharth Shukla, in just moments from now, will be cremated. Final rites will be carried out. Shehnaaz Gill in that car there, she seems quite upset, visibly devastated. She's been crying relentlessly. In fact, her father gave out a statement saying that she's not okay, and she's very, very upset, and she's been sobbing relentlessly. Here's the visual coming in of Shehnaaz Gill. Remember, the two, Shehnaaz Gill and Sidharth Shukla, had immense chemistry on screen, which translated off screen as well. She was said to be his rumored girlfriend. There was never an official statement that came out from the both of them that they were together or not, but at least it was visible with the chemistry that they shared, that they really had such a strong bond. Here, Shehnaaz Gill, more or less, was the one always very vocal about the way she felt for Sidharth Shukla. We're looking at Shehnaaz Gill now, who's right inside the crematorium ground, appears quite devastated and quite upset with Sidharth Shukla's death. All right, our reporters on ground, we have Vidya, we have Amit Tyagi, we have Saurabh Tania, all of them who are continuously tracking these developments. Remember why this is such a shocker for the industry is because Sidharth Shukla, what a booming star. He was someone who really made his mark wherever he went, be it Balika Vadhu, where he really became a household name with that television soap. And then eventually went on to do some daring stunts in Khatron Ke Khiladi. He won that reality series and then went on to become the undisputed winner of Bigg Boss 13. Quite an overpowering, aggressive, complicated person. When we say complicated, he would always, there would be none who could win against Sidharth Shukla. That was the kind of character that he sort of exuberated on Bigg Boss, which really brings out the true personality of a person. And Sidharth Shukla's true personality and character was visible in Bigg Boss. And the chemistry at that point in time, where he shared with Shehnaaz Gill, while he literally went sour with many other contestants within the house. You had Shehnaaz Gill and Sidharth Shukla, who were inseparable. They were so bonded, so close, very attached. And it's really heartbreaking to see Shehnaaz Gill as well right now, who seems very visibly devastated, crying, weeping relentlessly. She's apparently inside that cremation ground. Oshiwara Cremation Ground is where the final rites is going to be taking place. As per Hindu tradition, women are not going to be allowed inside the cremation ground, is what we hear. But nonetheless, we see several relatives who are there, men, women, both, who are inside the crematorium ground. The mother of Sidharth Shukla is not present there as yet. She's still in the house. Whether she's going to be arriving here or not, we'll know in a bit. But here, the last rites of Sidharth Shukla will take place in just moments from now. India Today has been tracking right from the start. Let me cut across to Pankaj Upadhyay for more on that. Pankaj, over to you. We understand that Sidharth Shukla's mother is still at home. Will she be arriving at the cremation ground or not? Or as per the Hindu tradition, will she remain at home, and will this take place without her at the cremation ground in Oshiwara?
So, Nabila, there's no clarity on that as of now. We'll apprise the viewers as we get to know of the developments. That we are at Oshiwara right now. That ambulance has gone inside. But have a look, first of all. Controlling the onlookers here. These are not just the onlookers. The crowd also comprises of many fans of the late actor. Remember, he was a very famous actor, a darling of the masses, and that is the reason. Right from the Cooper Hospital till this very crematorium ground, I have seen, scores of people standing in the streets and giving their respect to their beloved actor. And now, at this point of time, even though the Mumbai police says that the COVID scare remains and the danger is far from over, and that the people should not be crowding around, what I see on the ground zero is that Mumbai police is definitely having a very hard time controlling the crowd and making people understand that this is very scary, and it could result in the spread of the infection as well. But this was what Mumbai police was fearing from the very start, that a massive fan following and the crowd of onlookers would gather outside the crematorium ground, and it's exactly what has happened. Many TV personalities, including Shehnaaz Gill, we've seen have gone inside to be present for the last riot. For the last rites, and now it remains to be seen whether the late actor's mother will also be coming here. Right now, we do not have any information on that front. But the close associates, relatives, the TV personalities that have closely worked over the years with the late actor are